Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and this is Domina. That's right, we're back. There has been a significant amount of updates, so much so that I feel that we should, have another go, have another season, see if we can beat the game once and for all, and not fail this time. Except the difference this time is that all of the gladiators can be named. I'm going to be naming them after my patrons. So thanks very much to everyone who supports me at patreon.com/orbitalpotato. And you guys are getting rewarded by being in the video game. You guys get to die for my cause, which may or may not be considered a good reward. Could be bad for morale, honestly. I don't give a shit. Justin, my man, you are gonna be gladiator numero uno. There we go. He's now concerned. Can we give him a little bit of wine just to... Apparently we can just keep on giving him wine. Well, the way to a man's heart is through wine, apparently. There's also been a bunch of changes with the in-game, purchasing system, which is kind of good because it was kind of bullshit before, but we'll see how that happens. Also, we can now pause in the Ludus. How insane is that? I'm pretty sure we couldn't do that before, but now we can. Okay, let's get humility going. There's been a couple of changes to the tech tree as well, so we need to bear that in mind. That's definitely very, very important. The games are pretty much the same as they've always been. This is the same as it's always been. Let's hire some employees. Free pit fights. Honestly, pit fights still scare me as a concept. Let's get the architect, because the architect is always kind of nice. Sacrifice to the gods. You give wine, magistrate favor. I don't really care about that. I'm going to get you as well. Morale's kind of nice. Maybe we'll get morale. Let's get morale, and then let's get this guy. I don't intend to keep the morale guy around forever, but you never know. Let's get Song of Venus queued up there. Let's get a palace set up, 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them, or whatever. And let's also get a prayer to Neptune. That also sounds like a pretty good deal. Okay, let's turn on enable automatic gladiator training, and let's get to it. Everybody get to work. We've got lots to do. We've got lots to improve on. In fact, let's just switch people around here. There we go, looking very swell. Upgrade to the occasional gladiator weapon, indeed. We are going to be getting the guy that gives us weapons. That's definitely something that we do want to eventually progress to, but not quite yet, I feel. You're actually pretty darn good, so let's queue you up. We don't have any human control yet, so we're going to have to hope for the best, I feel. We haven't really given this guy any upgrades or anything, actually, but there we go. Also, I am going to be naming more gladiators later, at a later date. And by a later date, I mean after this battle, as soon as I remember to do it. Also, I think the combat length is somewhat being increased. Maybe that's a good thing, because we seemed to one-shot everyone last time. There we go, a couple more slaves. That's pretty darn good. We're going to name this chappy. This guy is going to be... there we go. I still don't know how to say your name, even though I know you're Polish, and it's very confusing to me. But anyway, there we go. That's it. Let's also reward with a healthy portion of wine. That's good. Oh, also, we need to look into the next piece of tech. Gladiators always run and require less stamina to do so. That's pretty good. I mean, mind control, that's good-ish, I guess, if that's your thing. But there we go. I'm just going to call you Timo, okay? Timo sounds like a great name for a very complex name. A great simplification on a very complex name. So now we can actually do the buy all thing, which is what we're going to do. It still costs 1, which I don't really understand why it's so damn cheap, but hey-ho. Let's send you some wine. It's very, very cheap in the early levels anyway to get you a decent amount of wine. So there's literally no reason that we shouldn't do this. There we go. You're now up to the please level, and you're going to give us some... gladiator does not require water. Sure. We also need to make sure that you're healed up. So that's definitely a priority for us. Let's get you healed up. You should always be working on something. Occasionally upgrade a gladiator's defense. I'd rather do something that doesn't require wine. There we go. Because we've got plenty of everything else except wine. And I'd rather keep just a little bit of wine around just to keep the gladiators happy and whatnot. Done rehearsing the Song of Venus. Fantastic. Gladiator morale is important, but not as important as weapon training speed, I would say. Weapon training speed is pretty important. We also do need to try and customize people. Let's get meditation done first. Meditation should always be trained up to 100, and then we can sort of worry about other stuff after that. Mind control, I'm not going to go for mind control. It's a little bit too pricey for me right now, especially when we're very low on water. So let's go for aimed attack, and then let's immediately purchase some more water. I'm going to buy all the water, and all the wine, and all the food. Such a great feature. Such a damned great feature. Gladiators defense training, gladiators strength, gladiators weapon agility. I mean, any one of those is really, really good for us. Let's get another palace. Okay, good. I mean, all of this stuff is going to be done eventually, so there's no real reason why we shouldn't just do it now. Okay, looking good. That's quite a lot of money. That's quite a lot of money, quite a lot of wine, and quite a lot of slaves. So, I'll take that. Fingers crossed our meditation is going to be up to a level that is good enough. I'm hoping that Justin avoids death for now, but alas, that may not quite cut it. Living on a prayer is, well, it worked for Bon Jovi, but I'm not sure that it's going to work for me. It works for Bon Jovi, it works for me. Living on a prayer. It works, folks. It works. Okay, defense, train speed. I'll take that. It's good enough for me. Stick that on you. You need to be healed up. And you need to be meditating. Good. You need to be working on something. Gladiator strength. And I'm going to take that. For now, the architect is done. I'm going to do gather stones. Aimed attack is done. Perfect. Shield control. Shield bonus of 25%. That's actually really... Both of these are actually really, really good. Because the Thrax, which is what we're currently using, is one of the classes that uses a shield. And so we get a lot of advantage from... You know, from shield defense. That's pretty good. Learning this song will boost gladiator healing speed. What do we want? Agility training speed? Defensive training speed? Anything, really, I guess, is pretty good. Let's do something that doesn't take wine. Wine is still rather limited, but I'm okay with this. I feel that it says that I employ a god. Does anyone really ever employ a god? Or do you just, like, hire them out for, like, an afternoon kids party? You know, I feel that that's the equivalent level that the god's on in comparison to me. You're still meditating, but you're taking a bloody long time to do it. Okay, you need to be meditated twice more. I don't actually know if you can go higher than 105 meditation. Let's actually see if that's possible. I'm actually going to take blade control. That's pretty important. Let's see if you can go higher than 100 meditation. Yeah. This guy looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We've got better armor on him. His defense level is higher than ours, but that's okay. 290 gold. That's big money for this. His HP is also hella big in comparison to ours, which is hella not big. Although we seem to be hitting for a decent amount, but I suspect it might not be enough. The dream was real, but not too real. Wow. That was rather easy. We got a consolation prize as well. Unfortunately, we lost a bunch of shit there, but that's not really a big deal. I can't give you any more wine to make you feel happy. That sucks, but that's okay. Wall reinforcement we want to get. We want to get more gather stones first, I think. Yeah, we want to get more gather stones. You're fully upgraded. You need to be improved because we do need morale. We also want to purchase a guy. We want to purchase a gladiator. That's definitely something that we want to do. Everyone's kind of shitty right now. We want to spend a little bit more on our purchase if that's possible. We also need to put that onto you because you are now going to be our secondary gladiator chap. So there we go. Okay, but everything is looking good. Everything is going well. We're pretty happy with the way that things are going. Unbeknownst to you, a gladiator was having an affair with one of your house slaves, and she is now pregnant with a child. Disregard the matter. It's none of your business what they do with the child. It's up to them. Reward the mother with their freedom. Reward them both with their freedom. Reward the mother with their freedom. Your slaves are overjoyed. Gladiator morale also increases. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. We need to make sure that we stay on top of morale, even though our morale will be buoyed up by the fact that we have a bard, which is rather lovely. Wall reinforcement is something that we need to do. It's absolutely on the agenda, so let's do it. Blade control is good. If we had blade control for that last battle, there's a good chance that we wouldn't have lost as heavily as we did. Mindfulness is really not important. Mind control is important. Disarming, not so much. Shield, polearm defense. Defense against pole weapons. I mean, I'm not really in the pole weapon arena yet. I want to get disarming weapon, critical strike, and Murmillo training. That's definitely something I want to do. I think we're going to go for armed defense first, though. I mean, just because having that targeted, directional shield defense ability is actually really, really good. So everyone is kind of ass here. So that's a little bit of a problem. Singing lessons, I suppose that's kind of necessary. You're right back up to happy. Apparently that defeat did absolutely nothing for you. So that's grand. Can we give you a shot? You're only worth 88 coin. Are you still meditating, by the way? Did we leave people on meditating? Uh-oh. Have people not been training? This guy's got 100 meditation, so he should be a pretty good AI fighter, technically. But once again, we need to live on a prayer. Living on a prayer, apparently, is just doing it for us today, so that's lovely. That's bloody lovely. And that's a good amount of gold for a win there, so... Whoa, holy cow, we've got for the first time ever, I think we've won a slave with a shield. Are you any good? There's an answer to that. Yeah, no, so 100 is the max. So let's look at what you're actually pretty good at. You're pretty agile, and you've got a decent amount of HP. That's okay. You're not particularly dangerous. Let's upgrade your weapon a little bit. I'm going to put more of an emphasis on agility and defense, I think. Weapon training is important, but agility and strength, let's try and bump you up a little bit. Let's also give you a little heal. You need to also stop. You fucking hell, you do not need to stop training meditation. You need to absolutely train meditation. Okay, can we buy someone that's not trash now? Nope, everyone's still trash. So I don't actually know if I want to keep you around. Although I kind of do want to keep you around. You're actually not bad. You're not bad. Let's bump up your meditation first, and then we can go to your agility. Let's replace you over there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everyone's getting healed up. I feel that I'm going to have to decline an invite kind of soon. But that's just the sad reality of having too many fights to go to. Unless we can purchase a gladiator. For fuck's sake, just give me a gladiator that costs like 600. I'll take that. Like, I will absolutely take that. Okay, disarming weapon into critical strike, I think is what we want, right? Takes a damned long time to get critical strike researched, but I think it's absolutely worth it if we can get it. Agility training speed, let's get that. Yes, please, yes, please. Your agility training, which is grand. You're meditating as well. You're really fucking slow at meditating, dude. I'm not gonna lie. You're a disappointing meditator. Okay, let's just purchase a few more resources. Looking good. I'm inclined to let Timo fight again. I think that's honestly what we want to do. Yeah, agility level 2, your agility level is 8. So that's pretty solid, actually. That's pretty solid. That's not bad, actually. All right, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Yep, okay, so already off to a good start and a good finish as well. It's not the victory that it could have been, but it's not a bad victory. And you know what? We take home a healthy chunk of change. 2 more dudes who are with shields. Let's grant freedom. Let's grant some freedom over here. You're a Thrax. Let's grant freedom. Let's grant freedom. I'm not super interested in keeping a bunch of people around, but we want to... Thank you. We want to make sure that morale remains high. Let's put you guys down there. Yeah, we're gonna keep this guy around for now. We're not gonna name him because we're not that committed to him. Because the next person I want to name is a guy that I purchase from the shop. I say the shop, more like the, I don't know, wherever you get slaves from. The market? Look, I don't know. Purchase gladiators. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna get some as soon as possible. Critical strike is gonna be the next one. It's gonna be a big ass commitment. It's gonna take a pretty long time in order to get it, but I think it'll be worth it if we can. You must be up to full level of meditation now. That's grand. Okay. Let's see. Agility seems to be the ticket for you. Increase training to improve movement speed. To increase attack damage. Let's try and get attack damage and agility. Let's bump that all the way down. And try and keep these two at reasonably high levels. Yeah. Good, looking good. Just finish that meditation, and then you're back to agility training. Okay, lovely. We do need to get you healed up. We also need to try and get this guy better weapons, because I'm pretty sure that we don't have better weapons quite yet. This guy's agility. Okay, let's try throwing Justin into the ring. This is oh, what's the name? It's not a Murmillo. It's the other class. It's the Regulus or whatever it is. The directional shielding coming in handy, but unfortunately, we don't have any of the tech against... Fucking Justin, losing twice in a row. We don't have any of the tech, the techs to defend against pull weapons, so that is rather annoying. Also, this guy is like... Did he even have a weapon going into that? I don't even know if he did. Whatever the case, it's good that we were able to keep him because, quite frankly, I am pretty committed to making sure that Justin is pretty decent. You know, one, because he's a patron and he deserves to be here. Secondly, it's just good to have, it's good to be starting from a position of strength, really. So we want to make sure that this guy's healed up and in a good place. You're getting healed up. Let me just let me purchase someone that's decent. One of your cousins stopped by for a visit. He appears in financial trouble. Give him 16 coin for a large slave that he has fought as a gladiator before. I'll give him 16 coin. You've acquired a new gladiator. Whoa, this is the Rotarius. This is the dude that I was talking about. Okay, like, that's great. That's fucking awesome. And Mr. Rotarius, you are gonna immediately get down to meditation. And that'll be grand. Now, can we purchase someone, please? 185 coin. I really do not want to be purchasing someone's 185 coin. I mean, it's fine, but it's not exactly ideal, is it? It's not exactly ideal. In fact, I would go so far as to say it is a little bit less than ideal. You're finished meditating. Let's stop that. Let's pump you up to 100% agility, just in case you actually do ever become something. I really don't know if you will be, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and invest a little bit of money into you. There we go. So, a surprising amount of investment into this guy who I really don't believe in, but there we go. We'll see. We'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do. Agility training, he doesn't have the proper tools for the job, but we'll stick him up in the top lane because he deserves it. Let's put you into the ring, I think, Timo. I think that's the right play here. He's got good armor. He's got good bloody armor, that's for sure. Alright, 320 gold is on the line for this one. I'm rather nervous about that. Yep. That's not good. That's not good. Timo, you're dead. I'm sorry. They seem to be using Rotarius's very, very early on, and that really is not a... That's big. That's big, because I need defense against pull weapons. I really do. I really, really do. Done reinforcing walls. Let's dig coal pits for now. It's not going to take too long. You're already fully upgraded. Just give me someone that I can purchase, please, dear God. Oh. I need someone to purchase, but I can't purchase anyone because they're all fucking trash. I'm saving all of this money for the specific use of spending it on something, and yet nothing is coming of it. This is another Rotarius. Okay, if I was to throw a Rotarius into the ring, would that make a widely different... Would that have a widely different result? We have a Murmillo? What? I did not realize we had a Murmillo. Okay, let's throw you guys into the ring and see what happens. Now, it's a 2v1, which is really nice, but it's also really not nice because... Well, it's a stronger single target, I suppose. I would not be surprised if we lost this one. I'm very hopeful that we win it, though. Yes, yes, that's exactly what we needed. That's the morale boost that we all needed, including myself. I needed to know that we could win something, and I'm bloody glad that we did. So we have a Murmillo, and I have a real hard-on for Murmillos. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love them. Let's get you trained up to be meditation time. You are just finished meditating, so let's tone that all the way down. I like the fact that you've got a lot of HP, Mr. Rotarius, and I kind of want to train that all the way to the max, actually. Yes. Let's give you a net, let's give you a trident, let's give you a halberd, let's give you that, let's give you that. I'm not gonna spend 130 on a weapon, I'm afraid, not quite yet, but I am prepared to give you some of the niceties that are required for a gladiator. Let's also get you healed up, and I'm gonna give you a name. You are going to be you're gonna be Grumpage. You're gonna be Grumpage. There we go. Perfect. So you're gonna be trained up in that art. You are gonna be kicked down there. And you're going to be heading back to training, Justin. All right, great. Great news, everybody. Great work. Great work for the first episode. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been the one and only Domina. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.